domain and the most simplest to understand. The simplest to understand and the most important. So we will talk about value first. What is value? How the value can be assessed, how the value can be prioritized, how the value can be measured, and how the value can be appropriated, means value can be shared, and then how the value can be validated and verified. So all the different aspects of value. Okay. So let us start with the definition of value. What is value? What is value? Let me know. What do you understand or feel about value? Again, whatever you are thinking, do not relate with Agile. Value is a common term. Agile has no copyright on this term value.
Based on the requirements or customer require customer request, not only delivering what they want, but I'm adding any value for their success. An
So
additional
what is
feature.
value? What is value? Think about your own life. Is this session valuable to you?
Yes.
You are spending your time and you feel value from this session?
Yes.
Okay. Is a movie valuable to you?
Sometimes, yes.
Sometime, yes. Okay. Sometime, yes. Not always. Okay. Is travel valuable to you?
It's depending on the context, right? So
Context, right? So when you say value, we have a term to define it or to explain it in economics. It is called utility. When you see the utility of something, you term it as valuable. It is useful for you. This course or this session, 3 hours spending with me and our friends, is useful for you in some respect. Spending 3 hours on RRR movie is useful for you to get into a lighter mood. Okay, it is useful for you. Traveling is useful for you if you are going on a vacation. So anything which is of any use for you is considered to be valuable for you, is considered to be of value. So value is anything which has utility or importance for you. How can you measure the value? How much utility you have? The amount of utility of a particular thing can be measured in terms of money. For example, a movie cost you 200 bucks. So the utility of that movie is at least 200 for you. That is what you are paying for. Nobody is paying for a loss. Nobody is doing anything at a loss. Can you do anything at loss for a long period of time? चलो ऐड कर देते हैं.
yeah, in other words, paisa vasool.
पैसा वसूल, yes. पैसा वसूल तो होना चाहिए ना, सीधा बात. पैसा वसूल होना ही चाहिए. So point is that a movie is, you are paying 200 bucks for the movie because you feel that you are getting more than 200 from that movie.
Yes.
You are getting more than 200 from that movie. Otherwise, you will never spend that. You will better see it at your home. Right? So the utility can be in terms of money, notional money or actual money. You are traveling from one place to another place to get Kaun Badega Crorepati award. So for that award, I can go to any place, right? So the point is that utility can be in terms of physical money or notional money, or it can be savings on the notional money or the physical money, right? It can be savings also. A lock has utility for you or not? Lock and key. Why do you lock your home every day? Why do you spend thousands of bucks to buy a Godrej lock or high quality lock? Is it giving you something, anything? No, it is giving you a safety. It is helping you to safeguard your assets. It is preventing loss for you, and for that loss, prevention of that loss cost you something, and you are ready to pay for that. So 100 bucks or 1000 bucks of real money is giving you 10 lakhs worth of notional money. So what is the return on investment? 10 lakh minus 1000. So value is either direct or indirect. Value is in terms of notional or actual. Value is in terms of money you get or money you save. Okay, so all these things are value. Now, whenever we are talking about value, the story is not complete unless we tell you the value for whom, unless we tell you the attribution of that value. Who is getting that value? Think about an IT product development. Okay, there are two stakeholders. One is business owner. The other person is IT security head. One is business owner, the other is IT security head. Are those two people seeing the same value in the product? Are the value of those two people same?
No, for both of them, value will be different.
Value will be different, right? The product is same, okay, but the value, the product is same. Zoom. As a coach, I am concerned about whether I'm able to communicate my training programs to you all, to my participants or not. As a RBI person, RBI head, I would be concerned about whether my information is getting leaked or not. Think about it. So customer, the product is same, but the value from the product is different to different customers or different users, because their utility for the product is different. If tomorrow a news spread in the market that WhatsApp sells your data, there was a rumor, not rumor, there was a big propaganda a few years back, right? I think last year, that WhatsApp is selling your data, don't use WhatsApp, right? So that is a utility point, a concern for users. So those people who don't agree with that, with those terms and conditions, they have stopped using WhatsApp. You go to Europe. In Europe, data protection is a big issue. Few months back, I was talking to one of my friends. He is working on data protection startup. So he is concerned about this data privacy and all those things, personal data privacy. And he is saying that, hey, my startup is trying to build a system, build a platform which will anonymize the data, which will distribute the data, which will give you the ownership of your data, where you are going, which type of items you are buying, what is your preference. All these information are available with Google and Microsoft and Facebook and Amazon and so on. And they are selling it. They are making hell lot of money out of that. Why are you giving it for free? Don't give it. This is a popular notion and popular, I would say, a wave in Europe. There are a hell lot of companies working on this domain, right? So utility is different for different people. Same WhatsApp, we don't care a shit about it. Okay, I want free service. WhatsApp service is good, I will use it. You take my data, what you can do from my data? This is the mentality of some people in India. Okay, I want free service, that's it, period. But some people, some community exist who are very much concerned about it. So whenever we are talking about value, we always need to talk about value with respect to the end user, and that is why we will talk about in some slides forward. We will talk about customer personas and user stories. What is this user story? Why is it user story? Why is it not customer story? Why is it not the sponsor story? It is always user story. It is because value needs to be attributed to the user, not the customer, not the sponsor, not the VP, not the CEO, the user. Okay. So if there are two different personas, their values would be different, and their priorities would be different. And that is why we need to have shared understanding of the product and shared prioritization of features. Popular conflict, one of the most popular conflict in any agile project is that X stakeholder is telling something, Y stakeholder is telling something. In between, there is a product owner, how to prioritize. Both are equally powerful, both are equally influential. This is the typical condition because this is what is expected from the project. Business owner and IT security officer, they are two different prominent positions. Business owner would be looking at, give me the value so that I can go to the market quickly. I want return from the product, you know. Don't you understand business? If you don't understand business, go. Don't work in this project. This is the version of business owner. And the version of IT security officer, hey, I want this product to be completely secured, no matter what it takes. Take one more iteration, two more iteration, three more iteration. I don't care. I want it to be perfectly secure, then only I will be able to release it. That's it. It's a popular conflict in any kind of situations, in most of the projects, right? So the idea is that, think about value. Value has two faces: the notional value, direct value, the value which you are getting or value you are saving. Okay, then value always needs to be associated with the end user, and you need to have, when different end users are there, you are doomed to see the conflict, and that is why the prioritization becomes important. And we will talk about prioritization of values in this session.